Sano trying to put his name too much for Arizona. And the pitch. And Sano, yes, blown this game wide open. It is 8-2, his first home run of the playoffs. And oh my goodness, Miguel Sano off the bench and on the board. A grand slam here in the bottom of the 8th. How clutch is that? Miguel Sano. Oh, he's getting love from it. Hello and welcome back, everybody. Good things come in threes. Game 1 won by 3, Game 2, and Game 3 won by 3. Now in Game 4, we are going with Zach Gallen as he is looking to play ace here in Game 4, trying to win this series at Chase Field and sweep the Rays. How sweep that would be. Zach Gallen making his 4th start, hasn't given up a run in the playoffs. He's been dominant. Whip of .77, 28 strikeouts to 10 walks. I would think you gotta give him the World Series MVP if the Diamondbacks win here today. Randy Arozarena leading off for the Rays once again. 0-2 count. Zach Gallen. The pitch, and he strikes out Arozarena. Starting off hot here. 3 pitches, and Arozarena is down on strikes. Just can't catch up to that one. 2-1 count. Wander Franco tries to lay down a bunt, and he does beautifully, and he is safe. He has the first hit of the day on a nasty bunt there. 2-2 count. Marte, 1 on, 1 out. And he is chasing one outside. Ian Happ makes the catch in left field. And there's a man on first now with 2 outs. As the man in first dives back safely, making sure he's not tagged out. Looking in the lineup for the Rays. Not much change here for the Rays as they're down 0-3 in this series. 2-0 count to Brandon Lowe. And he chops one to Perdomo. And that will end the top of the first. 1 hit for the Rays is all they get, but Zach Gallen shuts down the offense here. So going to the bottom half with Carroll, Happ, and Mountcastle. Ian Happ making his first appearance, coming back from injury here in Game 4, trying to help with the sweep. As the Rays go to another young lefty, Matthew Dbacks, the former Cardinal, making his 3rd start of the playoffs, 3.46 ERA. Through 13 innings, 9 strikeouts to 2 walks. Whip of league average 1.3. Carroll, 3 RBIs so far in the playoffs. Looking for a little more here. Leading off, lefty on lefty. Watches a fastball there for a strike. 0-1 count. He was the 2nd overall pick in the 2019 draft. And he's definitely proven why. Corbin Carroll. He smokes one. This one has a chance. It's going. It's caught at the warning track just in front of the Rays bullpen. Trying to get Chase Field just to blow this open. As we are looking at the lineup here, Ian Happ back playing in the World Series for the first time here after getting injured. And he is looking to make a statement. Full count. Liberatore with the pitch. And he's going to draw a walk here with his first at-bat in the World Series. Gets an ovation from the crowd. Ryan Mountcastle, he homered yesterday. Looking for a pitch to hit. 1 on, 1 out. And he's going to hit one down the foul line fair. And Ian Happ is going to 3rd. And Mountcastle is going to 2nd now. 2 on, 1 out. As the Diamondbacks are threatening early. Gabriel Moreno 2 outs, 2 on. He hits one hard. This one will be right at Meadows to end the first. Austin Meadows makes a run-saving catch here. 1 hit for each squad as we go into the top of the second. Meadows leading off. Austin Meadows, 1-1 count. He was hitting 300. He has slowed down in the World Series. But this one is a solid hit here against the shift, and Ian Happ in left field for the first time this series. Can't run this down, as Meadows will stop at second for a leadoff double, with Tampa Bay threatening to score first. 1-1 count, Frank Schwindel chops one back to Perdomo. Meadows retreats to second, and that is going to be an out. 1 on, man on second now for the Rays. 1-2 count for Francisco Mejia. Gallen gets him swinging, inside slider, strikeout, nasty pitch there. Gallen's second strikeout of the day, and Mejia just can't make contact on that nasty slider. Breaks just inside the sweet spot there. Mejia cursing at himself. 1-1 count. O'Neal Cruz, man on second. This one could drop, and it does. Carroll trying to throw home. He's going to throw to second instead. Lets the run score. Rays get the first run of the game for the first time this series. They're up 1-0. 2-0 count. Zach Gallen chops one. Back to Rojas for 1. And that will do it. O'Neal Cruz coming up for the Rays here so far. He homered yesterday, and another RBI hit here for the Rays in the top of the second. Puts them up 1-0 early. Arizona looking to answer back in the bottom half. 3-1 count, lefty on lefty. Seth Beer, he will draw a walk. Swung at that pitch last night. Not doing it again. 2-1 count, Marco Luciano. And that's over the first baseman's head. Now there's 2 on with no out. Arizona threatening early on again against Liberatore. 0-2 count for Rojas. Check swing, they say he went around. He does not like it. 1-2 count for Perdomo. 2 on, 1 out. He smokes one. And this one over the center fielder's head, and one hops off the wall. 1 run in. And the runner around third, and he is going to score. Make that 2-1. Perdomo, he's having a heck of a World Series here. He's playing small ball, but he's hitting the ball hard. Smokes it over the center fielder. And he is stepping up, and Perdomo loves it. You gotta love it. Corbin Carroll, 0-1 count. One more pitch, and he smokes one. And this one, just like yesterday, Perdomo Carroll team up for back-to-back runs. It's 3-1 now in the bottom of the second. Arizona answers back in style after going down 1-0. Carroll just lays a beamer into the gap. 113 miles an hour off the bat. 2-2 count. Ian Happ. Check swing. They say he goes. And now there's a man on second with 2 outs. Matthew Liberatore likes that call. Ian Happ, not so much. 3-1 count to Mountcastle. And he draws a walk here. Carson Kelly hits lefties pretty well. 1-2 count. And a slider inside will pop that one up. And that will end the inning. But Arizona gets 3 in the bottom half to answer Tampa Bay's 1 run scored. So we go in the top third. We're up 3-1. 2-2 count. Randy Arozarena struck out earlier. Why not again? 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts here in Game 4. Third strikeout for Zach Gallen today. And he has just been dominant this playoffs. Shane Baz for the Rays, but we have Zach Gallen for us. Wander Franco, 1 on, no outs. Bunted earlier. And this time he's going to pop up into foul territory. And Rojas makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. Start the top of the third here for Tampa. Ketel Marte a former Diamondback. Could be his last game at Chase Field this year. He's 3 for 5 versus Gallen in his career. 1-0 count. And he's going to chop that to Mountcastle, who's going to flip it to Gallen. And 1-2-3 go the Rays. As we go into the bottom half of the third, trying to extend our lead with Moreno, Beer, and Luciano. Next up in the bottom half. A full count, Gabriel Moreno, trying to keep pressure on. He will have a pitch to hit. This one, just not enough of it. Flies out to Marte for the first out to start things off here. Seth Beer walked earlier. 0-2 count. He is going to ground to the second baseman, and 1-2 hitters just can't get on base for the Diamondbacks here to start things off in the bottom third. Marco Luciano is 5 for 9 in the World Series. He is probably been the hotter hitters getting on base. 1 for 1 today. And possibly could have been 2 for 2, but that will stop in front of Liberatore to end the inning. Almost right back up the middle. He's doing everything right, especially as a rookie. But we go top 4. Brandon Lowe leading off. 3-1 count. Zach Gallen. The pitch. And change up just low. Leadoff walk for the Rays. Tying right at the plate. Austin Meadows. 1-2 count. Strikes out there. Nasty pitch from Gallen. Same spot. Different count will get the swing. His 4th strikeout of the day. Zach Gallen should win a Cy Young in his career. 2-2 count with 1 out. Caught looking. What a pitch from Zach Gallen. Are you kidding me, says Rays hitter Schwindel. But paints the black. What a majestic pitch there from Zach Gallen. Oh. As close as you can get. Francisco Mejia, 3 for 8 this series. Tying right at the plate. First pitch swinging. Ian Happ out in left field will make the play. As we go into the bottom half now. Still up 3-1. Trying to put some pressure on the Tampa Bay Rays. 3-1 count. Josh Rojas. Looking to make something happen. And has a fastball just under it. And Marte will run that down in center field for the first out. Marte. If we played better in year 1, we would have held on to him. He was a free agent. Traded him to San Francisco. And then he got traded to Tampa Bay, where we have to face him in the World Series. Perdomo. Check swing. Change up. On the outside corner there for a strike. 0-1 count. Perdomo. He's had a heck of a World Series. Trying to make things happen. But this right at the third baseman. Back-to-back outs here to stop the bottom half of the 4th. Tampa Bay's defense stepping up. Full count. Corbin Carroll will draw a walk as he avoids going 1-2-3. And Ian Happ, 1-0 count. 1 on. Gets a pitch. This one could drop. And it does right in front of Rosarina. And Carroll's got the speed. He's hustling the third. 2 on, 2 out. Ian Happ has his first hit. 2-2 count. Mountcastle, nasty strikeout pitch from Liberatore there to end the inning. Mountcastle can't do much with that, and Liberatore finishes him off in style here with runner on scoring position to extend the lead. O'Neal Cruz, 2 for 11. The last 2 hits have been his biggest in the World Series. But he's going to chop one to Mountcastle. And back to Gallen here for the leadoff hitter on a ground out to first base. O'Neal Cruz was starting to heat up. See if we can slow him down. Full count. Zanino does not chase, and that's a walk. 1 out walk. Tie and run at the plate. 3-0 count to Rosarina. To Luciano. To Perdomo. Double play to end the inning. And our defense has been huge. Zach Gallen gets him to chase on a 3-0 count. And our Rosarina probably makes the biggest mistake of his World Series appearance here on a 3-0 count. He swings away into a double play. So the Rays are going to the bullpen now. Brooks Raley making his 5th appearance at the playoffs. 2-2 counts. Carson Kelly has a pitch. And this one is caught just shy of the wall. Almost a home run to start things off in the bottom half of the 5th. 1-1 count. Gabriel Moreno grounds one to short. And he's going to be thrown out. Back-to-back outs. Seth Beer, 2-1 count. And he chops one to short. And make that 1-2-3 to the Diamondbacks as we head to the top of the 6th. With Wander Franco leading off with Marte and Brandon Lowe. Wander Franco, 1 for 2 on the day. Full count. Zach Gallen with the pitch. Chase Field going nuts. And it's going to get louder. Strikes him out looking high pitch. Called strikes. Ketel Marte, 1-1 count. 0 for 2 on the day. He will pop one up into right field. Seth Beer will make the catch. 2 outs now. Seth Beer looking strong defensively here so far in the World Series. 0-2 count for Brandon Lowe. Rays trying to avoid going 1-2-3. Gallen breaks his bats and he pops him up. Rojas there nonchalantly makes the catch. 1-2-3 to the Rays. Luciano, Rojas, and Perdomo for the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the 6th. Luciano. Nasty slider there. Strikes him out. 0-2 count for Rojas. He hits a pitch. This one is going to hang up too much. And Arozarena makes the catch. 2 outs now in the bottom half. 1-1 count for Perdomo. And this one just lazily right to short. 1-2-3 to the Diamondbacks for the 3rd straight inning. Tampa Bay's bullpen stepping up as we go to our own bullpen. Trevor May makes his 4th appearance at the playoffs. Hasn't allowed a run. Top of the 7th. Austin Meadows. He is going to have an identical hit to his first one of the game. This one up against the wall. Arizona's bullpen. Meadows will stop at 2nd. A leadoff hit. Tie and run at the plate. Trevor May's got some work to do. 1-2 count for Frank Schwindel. Runner in scoring position. Strikes him out. Trevor May, the veteran, does not get phased. And he strikes him out for the first out in the top of the 7th. And Trevor May does his thing. What a pitch. Striking out Schwindel. 2-2 count for Mejia. Strikes him out. Back-to-back strikeouts now for Trevor May. After giving up the leadoff hit, coming back strong. The veteran getting Mejia to chase that one up high. O'Neal Cruz, 1 for 2 on the day. He's been on a hot tear last couple games. So we are going to elect to walk him here. 2 on, 2 outs. Go ahead run at the plate now for the Rays. It's Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count. Chase Field is getting loud now as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Up by 2. And Zunino throws his bat in frustration. And Trevor May is fired up. You know you're in it. 3 straight strikeouts after giving up a leadoff hit. And Trevor May sits them all down with a runner in scoring position. That is clutch as you can get. So the Rays are going to the Josh Taylor now of the bullpen. Carroll 1 for 2 on the day. 1-1 count. Another lefty on lefty. Gets a pitch. But Marte will run this one down. And that's a leadoff hitter down on a deep fly out there. 2-1 count. Ian Happ. 1 for 2 on the day. He tries to go right back up the middle. Second baseman cannot make the play. He's got it infield hit. A 1-out single there for Ian Happ. Lighting that out. Ryan Mountcastle. 1 on, 1 out. He smokes a slider just under it though. And Marte barely has to move for the 2nd out here. And runner retreats back to first. Ensures not to get doubled up. Kelly, 3-0 count. Runner on first. He draws a walk. 2 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. And the Rays are going to Peter Fairbanks. The man who gave up 2 runs in Game 3. Trying to look for revenge. 2-0 count. Gabriel Moreno looking for a big hit. And he may have it here. He smokes one in the gap. And it's off the wall. 1 run in. And they try to go home. And he's caught down at home. Oh my goodness. But Gabriel Moreno smokes that one. And that extends the lead. We're up by 3. Good things always come in threes. Trevor May, after striking out 3 straight, he gets Arozarena to pop one up to Corbin Carroll, who will make the catch. That's 4 straight retired now for Trevor May out of the bullpen. And Matthew Boyd, with some lefties coming up, will try and get some damage reduced out of the bullpen, making his 4th appearance in the playoffs. 4.32 ERA. 0-1 count. Franco, switch hitter. Smokes one, but Carroll running back. He is gonna make the catch at the warning track. 1 pitch, 1 out for Matthew Boyd. Or 2 pitches, I should say. Corbin Carroll, the speedster. Not a big deal. Another switch hitter to Tel Marte. Trying to keep this game going. 4 outs away from being eliminated. Right up the middle, Perdomo makes the stop and the throw. And we are going into the bottom half of the 8th now. Seth Beer, Luciano, and Rojas trying to extend the lead. And Marte throws his helmet in frustration and can't believe what's happening. His former team is now 3 outs away from a World Series. Matthew Boyd facing the lefties. Brandon Lowe against the shift has a hit, and he is going to second. And he is going to stop there. A leadoff double for the Rays. Matthew Boyd brought in to face the lefties. Not doing a great start. Austin Meadows, 2 hits on the day. Watches a changeup for a strike. Matthew Boyd, next pitch. Right back up the middle, but Boyd, out of nowhere, grabs it with his glove. Runner on second with 1 out. And Lucas Sims will now come in, making his 8th appearance at the playoffs. Trying to shut things down. 2 outs remaining from the Diamondbacks clinching their 2nd ever World Series title. Frank Schwindel. Man on second. And that's jammed, but it drops. And the runner is going to go home. Seth Beard to the plate. Not in time. And the Tampa Bay Rays are down by 2. Tie and run coming to the plate. Francisco Mejia. 1 on, 1 out. Change up for a strike. Not so much. Looking for a pitch to hit. And he has one. Luciano can't get there. It's through the gap. Now the go-ahead run at the plate. Full count. Zanino. On deck. O'Neal Cruz. Strikes out. And now the Diamondbacks are 1 out away from their 2nd ever World Series title. And Lucas Sims strikes out O'Neal Cruz on a nasty changeup there. Looking for a fastball. Full count for Zanino. The pitch. Can't get the call. Chase Field is booing. Now bases are loaded. And Keon Kela comes in. The hard-throwing righty. Trying to face a powerful hitter for the Rays. Making his 6th appearance of the playoffs. Keon Kela trying to do it for the Diamondbacks. A 1-2 count. Rosarena 0-for-4 on the day. Chase Field on their feet. The pitch. Strikes him out. And the Diamondbacks in year 3 of this series have won the World Series. Their 2nd in franchise history. And Chase Field is going nuts. Oh my goodness. The blood, sweat, and tears into this franchise. And they do it after getting swept last season. They come away with one of the biggest wins we've had in this series. That is amazing. the rookies, the veterans, the pitching staff, the offense steps up, and we have won one of the oldest trophies in the world of sports. Oh my goodness, and on home field, and a look of celebration and joy from the Diamondback roster. Carroll and his rookie season as a World Series champ. My goodness, Chase Field is going to be rocking tonight, people. Jumping in the pool party. That's all I got to say about that. What a series. What a team. This is going to be a fun team to end it on, people. Oh my goodness. And they give Ian Happ the World Series MVP for playing one game. He goes 2 for 3. Of course, that's funny. Looking at MVP awards, Max Muncy wins back-to-back MVP awards. Cy Young goes to Trevor Bauer. Zach Gallen is in the talks, but just can't seem to get the votes. Bryce Harper wins the batting title. Rookie of the Year goes to Lee Odom. The Giants acquired him for Ketel Marte. So that should be interesting. See what the Giants can look like in a couple of years. They could be contending for our division as well. Bryce Harper, Aaron Award. Chris Bassett, Gold Glove. Do we have any Gold Glovers? Does not look like it this year. With some Silver Sluggers. Who do we got? Oh, well, we got Ian Happ. Ian Happ, Silver Slugger. And postseason MVP, Carson Kelly. He gets the award there. Carson Kelly, a heck of a offseason for him coming up. As we look at retirees, nothing really stands out. Yeah, makes sense. 26 years old. You think he'd still be playing. Nelson Cruz, 44 years old, finally retires because of an injury. Imagine if this man kept on going until he was 50. My goodness. Molina finally retires at 42. Both in the Pirate system, helping out the young rookies. And what about free agency? Abreu retires. Andrews, 36 years old. Wasn't expecting him to retire, but poor free agent market's a really stupid reason to retire. Jackie Bradley Jr., Jake Berger, Trevor Cahill, Miguel Cabrera, Steve Shichet, 38. That's fair. Johnny Cueto, 39. Yu Darvish, 38 years old. He finally retires. Did not play at all in the majors. My goodness. And, well, it's Todd Frazier, 39. Man, oh man. All these guys watched growing up. There's going to be gone. Zach Greinke, 41 years old. He's gone. Man, oh man. 243 wins. Almost 3,000 strikeouts. 7 strikeouts away. Man, oh man. Unfortunately for him. Will Harris, 40 years old. Greg Holland, 39. Ian Kennedy, the former Diamondback, he retires at 40. Traded him in year 1 for some prospects. And nothing else too major, but man, oh man, we're going to end it here, people. We are World Series champs, and we are going to be heading into year 4 in the offseason, people. Oh my goodness. Are we going to start a dynasty? Let's go. We will see you guys next time. Until then, we are signing off, saying goodbye, everybody. Peace.